In this video, I'm going to show you how to start making holes in tile, so that way it will make your life easier. So as you can see here, I am in a customer. So now I'm going to show you the tools that you're going to need in order to start making holes effectively. So here I'm going to show you some of the tools that I use, so that way you can do the same thing and you're going to have a successful hole in the tile or ceramic. So basically I'm using this that you see here, the Ryobi, the one that is called Speed Load Plus. So I mean, they're okay, at least in my case, for all the shops that I have done, it works fine. They are cost effective, so it costs like $10, $12, something like that. Here I see one that is used, but I'll show you something new. Let's go to Home Depot here, and as you can see here, it says almost $13. So with this, I mean, it works great. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is when you do something like that, make sure that you're not using it at full speed. As you can see here, it says 350 max RPM, so revolutions per minute. Make sure that you don't go any faster than that. So if you don't know how to tell that, there are tools to tell you the speed that you are going, or you just press the trigger and try to go very slow. And that will do the trick. That is what I do. I don't see any speedometer on my drills or impact drivers or anything like that, but that is how you can do these type of jobs. And another thing that you can use, this is one of the most economical options. And then there is another one that I like a lot, is the brand Diablo. I bought in the past Milwaukee, at least in this area, is not that good. So if you want, you can buy one of these, but I used to buy the hammer, the concrete drill bits. They broke very quickly, so that is why I prefer buying something else. Like Diablo, it works great. Ryobi, I mean, if you abuse them, they will break. So make sure, again, if you go slowly, it will last for a very long time. So that is what I do all the time. And I start with this, with the Ryobi, and then I go with the Diablo just to make the hole a little bit bigger, and that's it. So I'll show you something else. So as you can see here, you have as you can see, this one, they cost double than the Ryobi one. But if you want to try, it says for glass, for tile. So even if you have a windshield, it's a cracked windshield, and the crack is expanding, you can try with the windshield and it should work. So if you have a drill, it works. I tried it before. Again, if you use a drill, for instance, on the top, you will see here in this area, most of the drills, they have speed 1, gear 1 or gear 2. So if you use in gear 1 and you press the trigger like halfway or a quarter of a way, you will know that the speed is going to be slow. So if you go on speed 2, you know it's going to be very fast. And that is what I use. Another thing that you can do here, if you see here, I have the website, the Home Depot website, and here you have it. It's okay. I mean, some people surely they will complain, and you will see that people, you know, they are complaining because usually they don't know how to use it. I've been using maybe the same bit for 3, 4, 5, 6 installation in the road, and you're not going to, I mean, I never had any issue. If you go full speed or something like that, you know, the point will break and you're going to have, you know, these type of issues like this guy is having. If you go like very slowly, it's going to take you a while, but you're not going to damage the bit. And also, I have done this in another cases where the tile is very hard or ceramic is very hard. Maybe it takes you know like 10 minutes, half an hour just to make one hole. But if you go slowly, again, you will be okay. So as you can see, here is the brand that I like, and it works very, very well. And again, the same thing. If you use with this, you can use the best of the best. But if you go full speed, you're going to damage it. So it's better if you go slowly. People, you know, here at least I don't see any reviews here, but I bought them, and again, they work very well. And let's go here. I am in US as usual. If you need tools, parts, or anything like that, just let me know. I can FedEx to you, DHL to you, worldwide. Here we have another tool. As you can see here, we have, if you want to just start with these type of things, you can buy this small kit. It's very economical, at least for now. With the inflation that we have, it's 140 almost. And with the impact driver and the drill, you should be able to do the job very, very quickly. Here you have 2 batteries, impact driver, batteries, charger, and everything. I have a Ryobi, I have Milwaukee, I have almost every brand, but you can buy whatever works for you. So here I see the price again. If you want to get it here. If you're in US, I can try to leave you the link. Otherwise, you can buy it on your own, or I can send it to you if you want me. Just contact me. All the information in the video description. So another thing that you're going to need here, as you can see, this brand is very good. I like it a lot. I use it for these type of things. Triple grip, and as you can see here, it says 15, 15, 15, 3, and 5. So, and you have different dimensions or diameters, as you can see here. And it works very well. It comes also with a drill bit, so if you want to use this, that works. Usually I make the hole. I try to make it, as big as needed, and then after that I may use this just to make it just the right size, and that's it. So basically I use the blue one and the green one. The blue one is the one I use all the time, and the green one just in rare occasions when I need, extra strength, or maybe I made the hole and the hole for some reason I have to make it a little bigger, and then I use this, or it have to hold more weight than usual, and then I use the green one. Otherwise, like this is fine. You have another kit that doesn't come with the yellow or the gray one. It comes only the blue one and the green one, or just the blue one. So whatever works for you. If you're outside the United States, you have to use a VPN if you want to get into Home Depot. Otherwise, I try to leave you the Amazon, so that way you can do this. You can buy it elsewhere. But this is the brand that I use, and it works very, very well. So now I'm going to show you closely how I make the holes. All right, as you can see here, I'm going slowly. I'm not going full speed or anything like that. Maybe a quarter of the speed of the trigger, 1/4 of the trigger, and you can go slowly. So if you feel like you hit wood, you're not going to need the anchor. Otherwise, you can use the anchor. In this case, once I made the hole, I'm using just the regular drill bit that came with the pack, this kit that I was talking about, and that's it. So that way you know that you can install the anchor just fine, and you use a hammer just to to put the anchor in, and that's it. If you have, like I said, if you find yourself that you found a stud, just use a long screw, like maybe drywall screw or something like that, and that's it. So as you can see, I'm doing the same thing in the other hole, and you repeat the same process all over again, and that's it. Again, if you find yourself in a situation where you have like a very hard tile or ceramic or something like that, just go slowly. That it's going to take you 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe to make a hole. Instead of this case, for instance, in this case it took me, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 minutes to make the hole, and that's it. But it's not always like that. You can make a decent amount, when you go and do the job properly. And I'm going to show you later. I put all my weight on the bars, and I'll send the picture to the customer, so that way he knows that the job was done right. And also you have peace of mind that these handles, they are not going anywhere. And after that, you can use just the impact driver with the screw that came with the kit, and that's it. So once you do that, you put like 3-4 screws. That should be enough. Sometimes I put like 2 screws, and it's plenty enough to stay in place. If you use a level, you can keep it, completely straight. I made another video about this, and also if you want to learn more about different things that I do, just go to the playlist in my YouTube channel, and you will see all the things that I teach in these type of things. So as you can see, I'm using the marker, and then that's it. So now let's talk about the next project. Right now I'm going to show you, this is what I do when I finish the shop. I take a picture and I send it to the customer, so that way he knows that everything is level. And also is if there is any complaint later, you can tell, hey, I did the job properly. And here, as you can see, I put in all my weight in the 2 bars, so that way the customer knows that the job was done right. So I do that all the time, and by doing that you will be okay, and the customer will be happy that you did that, and you know that the bars will hold almost any weight.